Ladies and gentlemen, please listen close. This is for you. They thought leaving you alone would break you. They thought silence would crush your spirit. They thought rejection would erase your fire. But what they didn't know was that God was watching. What they didn't know was that darkness only makes the light shine brighter. What they didn't know was that walking away from you wasn't the end of your story. It was the beginning of your rise. Listen to me carefully. This is not a speech. This is a call to war. This is the moment you stop hiding in their shadows and start blazing in your own light. They left you in the dark, and that's exactly where God wanted you. Because the dark is where warriors are made. The dark is where the weak collapse, but the chosen are forged. The dark is where silence speaks louder than screams. And you were chosen for this. Before we dive deep, I need to pause for one thing. Because if you're hearing my voice right now, it's not an accident. If you're here listening, there's a reason. So let me say this clearly. If you're new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button right now. Like this video. Drop a comment below about where you are in your journey. Because this is not just content. This is a movement. And movements are built by voices like yours. And if you've been here before, my respect to you. Thank you for your loyalty, for your consistency, for showing up every time. Because this channel is not about me. It's about you. It's about us. It's about a fire that can't be put out. Now, let's continue. They left you in the dark, but God made you the light. I need you to feel that, not hear it. Feel it. Because once it gets inside your soul, you'll never look at pain the same way again. Every disappointment had a purpose. Every betrayal had a lesson. Every silence was preparation. Think about Nelson Mandela. 27 years in prison. 27 years in a dark cell, forgotten by the world. But when he walked out, he wasn't broken. He wasn't bitter. He was built. He came out a light so bright, he changed a nation. He didn't curse the dark. He became the light in it. Think about Thomas Edison. 10,000 failed experiments before he created the light bulb. 10,000 times in the dark. 10,000 times people thought he was crazy. But that darkness, that struggle, that rejection, it was the womb of the invention that lit the world. And you are no different, because the world doesn't give light to the ones who run. The world doesn't hand it over to the ones who quit. The world doesn't shine for the ones who wait for permission. The world shines for the ones who endure, who stay in the fire long enough to become the fire. Let me tell you something most people won't. Darkness is not your enemy. Darkness is your training ground. Darkness strips away. The noise, the distractions, the fake people, the illusions. In the dark, you learn who you really are. In the dark, you learn to hear God's whisper. In the dark, you learn that you don't need their validation, because the light they tried to steal from you was never theirs to give in the first place. When Kobe Bryant tore his Achilles tendon, he could have stopped right there. He could have stayed down. But in the dark moment of that injury, in the silence of that pain, he stood up. On one leg, with pure will, he sank 2 free throws. That wasn't just basketball. That was light born in the middle of darkness. That was proof that warriors don't quit just because the room goes dark. So what about you? What are you going to do with your darkness? Are you going to let it drown you? Or are you going to turn it into your battlefield? Listen closely. People will always leave. Friends, lovers, even family. They will walk away, sometimes without a word, sometimes with a knife in your back. And when they do, it feels like the lights went out. But hear me, their absence is not your ending. Their absence is the space God clears so he can pour his presence into you. Job lost everything. His family, his wealth, his health. He Saturday in ashes, scraping his wounds in silence. Everyone thought it was over. But God restored him double. Because God never leaves his chosen ones in the dark without purpose. Your silence right now, your loneliness right now, your pain right now, it is not wasted. It is the soil. And out of this soil grows the light that cannot be put out. But here's the truth. Most people never see the light. You know why? Because they quit in the dark. They give up before God finishes the work. They run back to the same people who broke them because they can't handle the silence. Don't be like them. You are not like them. You are built different. You are listening right now because something inside you refuses to die. And that part of you is the light. Darkness is just God's way of covering you until it's time to reveal you. Think about it. Seeds grow in the dark. Babies grow in the dark. Diamonds are formed in the dark. So, why do you think your darkness means death? It means birth. It means preparation. It means God is not done with you yet. I want you to stop running from your pain and start standing in it. Because the more you resist it, the longer it controls you. But the moment you embrace it, it loses its power. The moment you say, "This darkness is mine, and I will turn it into fire," you become unstoppable. Remember when Steve Jobs got fired from his own company? Apple, the company he built. They threw him out. He was humiliated, but he didn't collapse. He didn't hide. He started again, and years later, Apple came back for him. Not only did he return, he turned Apple into one of the greatest companies on earth. That humiliation, that rejection, that darkness, it made him the light that changed technology forever. So let me ask you again, what about you? What is your darkness right now? Is it heartbreak? Is it betrayal? Is it failure? Whatever it is, stop cursing it. Start using it. Because if they left you in the dark, God intends to make you the light.